What is up, YouTube? SK Gaming here, bringing you another team builder episode for the new league. I guess it is a league that I am doing. It's the ABA, or the American Battle Association, I believe is what it's called. And this week we're going up against Akki VGC, I believe that's his name. He's got a really tough team, guys. Let me run through his mons real quick, and then I'll run through ours. His mons are, his Mega is Metagross, he has Rotom Wash, Hippowdon, Tornadus Therian, Hydreigon, Arcanine, Mandibuzz, Excelgor, Aromatisse, Tangrowth, Dusknoir, Kecleon, and Hariyama. So a pretty decent team. He's got some real power, especially with the Arcanine and the Mega Metagross. That's really a really deadly pair for our team. But we're bringing Mega Tyranitar, Gengar, Talonflame, Serperior, Machamp, Goodra, Suicune, Rhyperior, Exploud, Granbull, Sandslash, Garbodor, and Electros. So yeah, guys, I am your coach for the Chesapeake Charizards, and we are starting the ABA this week. It goes for, I believe he said something like 12 weeks or something like that. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, guys, so when this team builder video goes up, we will have already battled. I'm actually doing the battle. I'm recording this Monday night, and we're doing the battle Tuesday morning. I'll get the team builder up Tuesday afternoon, and then the battle up Wednesday sometime during the day. I'm not sure exactly when. But yeah, that's how that'll go, and then that'll be kind of the... It may vary every week just because people are in different time zones and our schedules change, throughout the week and week to week. So it'll really depend. Excuse me. I just drank a whole soda and that was a bad idea. Well, that's too close. Okay. So it'll change week by week, but I'll let you guys know how that's going and what the schedule is for that. But let's jump on right into the team with our first mon. We have, excuse me, I'm scrambled. I have a midterm tomorrow, and I'm stressed about it. But okay. We have Elio, our Electros, holding the Assault Vest just so that he is bulky as mess. He is going to take hits, slow people down with that Thunder Wave, and hit back hard with Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Hidden Power Water. I'm bringing the Hidden Power Water because Arcanine scares me. Arcanine, he's scary. I originally brought Suicune just to help deal with Arcanine, but I went against that decision just because Thunderbolt hits a lot of things hard. Electros is a little bulkier than Suicune and can deal out damage. Like, if you make Suicune bulky, you really have to sacrifice attack. And I just didn't want that. I didn't want to bring Suicune. I did want to bring Suicune, but I decided against it, and I decided to go with Electros. We are fully special attack invested and fully defense invested, so the Assault Vest gives us our max special defense investment, and we are modest just to help us hit a little harder. But yeah, I'm bringing the Flamethrower just to hit the Mega Metagross, the Excelgor, the Tangrowth, the Thunderbolt for the Rotom Wash, kinda. The Tornadus, it one hits the Tornadus, which is huge because that's a huge threat to our team. HP Water for the Arcanine, the Hippowdon, the Mandibuzz, kind of. And it's just something that, if we decided we're gonna sack off Electros, we might as well get some damage in while we're at it. And then Thunder Wave, just to slow some stuff down, really to try to slow down the Arcanine so it doesn't, proceed to run through our team. Okay, our next mon is Marika, our Talonflame, holding the Life Orb, and with the Gale Wings ability. I originally wanted to put a Sharp Beak on him because that's normally what I do, because I hate the Life Orb recoil, especially because this team is susceptible to rocks. I do have a Rapid Spinner, but it is Sandslash, and he just isn't going to put in much work against this team. And I am bringing Godzilla, our Tyranitar, and I didn't want a rock and a ground type because that's two water weaknesses and two grass weaknesses just right off the bat, and Sandslash really can't take a hit. So I normally run Sharp Beak, but Life Orb, Flare Blitz, one hits Metagross guaranteed, so I really couldn't pass that up. So unless he is fully speed invested, Jolly, or Timid, and we just have to win the speed tie. So it is down to luck unless he's not fully speed invested, and then we will one hit him. But that's something that I really wanted to get, I really wanted to make sure of. It does suck because we probably will lose Talonflame after that Flare Blitz, because he'll come in, if he comes in on Stealth Rocks, he'll come in, take 50% damage, and then he'll probably be knocked out with Flare Blitz recoil and Life Orb recoil. But if we take down the Mega Metagross with it, I'm happy with that. So yeah, we are running Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, U-Turn, and Roost. U-Turn just for switch initiative, and Roost just to try to get back some health in case we do switch on rocks and we are able to live whatever we did. Full attack and speed invested with 4 in special defense just to make him a little bulkier. Adamant nature, of course. That's how you run Talonflame. Or at least that's how I run them. Excuse me, I gotta calm down, guys. Whew. We have Cheshire, our Gengar, holding the Focus Sash because, as you guys know, Gengar is not the bulkiest Pokemon. Rocks will affect that. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We just have to hope we can get him in before rocks, and if not, then we lose our Sash, but that's fine. Of course, with the Levitate ability is only ability. We have Sludge Bomb, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, and Thunderbolt. Sludge Bomb for the Tangrowth. I actually believe that's it, but just Sludge Bomb just for stab, and really for the Tangrowth. Dazzling Gleam for the Hydreigon, Shadow Ball for the Metagross, and Sludge Bomb for the Aromatisse too. I completely forgot about the Aromatisse. And then Thunderbolt for the Tornadus, Hydreigon, Rotom Wash kind of, and just to hit things. Fully special attack invested and fully speed invested with a modest nature. I was going to run timid, but I wanted him to hit hard, and honestly, he's going to outspeed most things, and anything he isn't going to outspeed, he's either going to get to a speed tie with, or he's still not going to be able to outspeed even if he's timid. So I was like, let's just make him hit harder, Let's just make him hit harder instead of kind of being able to outspeed things if we're lucky. Next, we have our Mega, which is Godzilla, our Tyranitar, with the Sandstream ability. This is our defensive wall and also our physical attacker. He is our Stealth Rock Setter, and he's bringing Rock Slide, Crunch, and Low Kick. He's bringing Low Kick. I was going to bring Fire Punch for the Metagross, but it only does like 50%, and Iron Head almost one-hits us, and he's obviously going to outspeed us because our max speed is 158, and his max speed is like 170. So, it's fine. I decided that the Hydreigon was a bigger issue for Godzilla to deal with, and so that's what we ended up doing. We are fully attack invested and fully defense invested with 4 in special defense and with an impish nature just to help us really be a physically defensive wall. That's what I wanted Tyranitar to be. I wanted him to take hits and hit hard. He doesn't have a lot of special attackers, but he also has some physical attackers too that I really wanted him. He's our switch in to Hippowdon. He's our switch in to Arcanine unless we see that he has close combat. He's our switch in to Dusknoir, Kecleon. Yeah, the Mandibuzz, kind of. That's pretty much it. But he is just our defensive wall. We needed him for a defensive wall because our especially defensive wall is our Elio, and I didn't want to. So anyways, we have Nagini, our Superior, holding the Occaberry, just because I originally had him Life Orbed, but I needed America to be Life Orbed because the Mega Metagross was a bigger issue than the Rotom Wash, because we can basically just Leaf Storm, take the Rotom Wash down to like 20%-ish, and I actually think with Stealth Rocks, it gets one hit. I'll have to run calcs on that. But originally, I was like, I need Life Orb, so I can definitely one hit the Rotom, but I was like, he can't really do anything to me, even if he has HP Ice, he only does like 30%. So I was like, I'm not really worried about that. I just need to be able to live a Fire-type hit. If his Hydreigon comes in, or Arcanine comes in, I can potentially live something. We have Giga Drain just for recovery. We have Toxic just to hit the Tangrowth, the Dusknoir, just as a wall breaker, just something to wear down his walls. We are fully speed invested to outspeed a lot of things, actually. Superior is actually decently fast, and so we need him to outspeed stuff. And he has Modest Nature just to help him hit harder. And finally, we have Larry. Larry the Lobster, like from SpongeBob. Our Machamp, holding the Expert Belt with no guard ability. This is a pretty standard Machamp that I run. This is a pretty standard Machamp that most people run, but this is the one that I really prefer over Guts, just because I don't want to be constantly taking HP damage, just because he can't really take that many hits. We have Dynamic Punch just because no guard Dynamic Punch is the best move combo in the game. I said it. You know, I mean, you have a 100% chance to confuse. It's base 100. If it's super effective, it's taking something out, because especially with Expert Belt, it's taking something out. We have Bullet Punch just for priority to hit the Aromatisse. We have Knockoff just to get rid of items, and then Ice Punch for the Tornadus, Hippowdon, Hydreigon, Tangrowth, I think Amanda Buzz. You know, just it hits. Ice is a big weakness on his team. He has 5 Mons weak to Ice, so you know, I was like, okay, he needs Ice Punch. He's gonna hit hard. Expert Belt's gonna make it to where he does a lot of damage, and it's worth it. We are fully attack invested, and fully special defense invested, just to help him take some hits. I figured he'd be taking a hit from Rotom. He can't take a hit from Tornadus. I did run calcs on that. I wanted to see if he could live a Hurricane. He cannot, but he can live a hit from Rotom. He can live a hit from Dusknoir if he brings Shadow Ball. He can live something. And then we are adamant just to help him hit a little harder, because we do need him to, if he hits something, take it out or either get close to taking it out, because that's how Machamp works. Alright, so yeah guys, that is our team. Like I said, this video will be up Tuesday sometime during the day, probably late Tuesday morning or late Tuesday night. Depends on how long the battle takes in the morning, because I do still have to study for my midterm and stuff. And then the battle will be up sometime on Wednesday, probably Wednesday night. So yeah guys, your Chesapeake Charizards are 0-0 for the league so far, because it has not started yet, but we will be 1-0. I almost said 0-1. We will not be 0-1. We will be 1-0 because we are confident. We've spent a lot of time on this team. I've thought long and hard about this, about what I wanted to bring, what I wanted to do, how I wanted everything to work. I've been running calcs, so I know, you know, if this happens, this has to happen. If this happens, this has to happen. And I know that's not something you can really do with Pokemon, but like, you know, I know that Flare Blitz one hits Metagross even if he's defensive. I know that Flamethrower does 60% even if he's specially defensive. So you know, I know these things, so I'm confident. If he brings what I think he's going to bring, even if he brings what I don't think he's going to bring, I am prepared for everything on his team. The only real threat is Arcanine, but we have plenty of answers for that, and I am confident, guys, that we'll be 1-0 starting tomorrow. So yeah guys, thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. If you all enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. And I'm going to get up out of here, guys, but I will see you guys next time, and have yourself a good day.